Hey guys, I'm back in my kiln room here and I'm about to unload a kiln full of cone 5 stoneware pots. So let's see what's going on in here. Okay. So, got some vases up here. Looks like it cratered a bit. Maybe they cooled down too fast. That one didn't crater. That's good. This one's good. This one cratered a bit on the inside. This is a vase I decorated by dipping in a light blue glaze and then pouring dark blue over it. And I think I poured a bit too much over because this glaze doesn't usually run, but it kind of pooled up at the bottom there, so I'll have to grind that down a bit. But a nice effect anyway. This glaze is usually really stable, but it's all cratery on the inside. I like the torn effect, kind of ripply, that the agate color glaze, Laguna agate, gives over the cream. Another jar. This is the low fire glaze over the high fire that just blends really nice with it and gives some interesting effects. And we got a couple little cream pitchers. Try to hurry this up so I can get the whole kiln in one 10-minute section. This is what happens when these bare spots, there's a layer of glass there, but it looks bare because the glaze flaked away as I was dipping it. Dried right off. Have to figure out why the undercoat of glaze makes the top one flake off like that. I think I have it figured out, but have to try it in the next load. This is another mug. I did 3 of these where I poured glaze over the side. And these glazes don't seem to peel off when I do it like that, but then I do run into the problem of putting too much on and getting it stuck to the kiln shelf. There's the third one of that. Bottles. And another poured glaze jar. Neat little altered piece. Altered rim on the top of that one. And just a cream vase. And more of that blue color combination that just on a darker clay body. Some iron fleck in there. And another bottle. And that's the top shelf. Get this out of here. And I have some bowls down here. This one I had to this is a refire for this bowl because some of the glaze had flaked off around the edge. You can kind of see the lighter spots there. But now it kind of cratered a little bit. Try to soften those down. These are, did a lot of these bowls with the leaf print in the bottom, but I was hoping that the glaze would be different enough where it was thicker in the veins of the leaf. But I can kind of see it. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up. Definitely would have been better to sponge a little black glaze in there and you could see it better. That came out pretty wild. The blue glaze all pooling down together there in the bottom. A few like that. Some more glaze on the light colored glazes on that speckly clay body. I think this is agate glaze over a blue, but it just comes out kind of a greenish blue. A little bowl. And a little altered plate. Cut some little handles out there. Not the greatest glaze on that. Little bowl. Whoops, kiln post sticking down here. There we go. Okay, here's this interesting shelf. This time that glaze combination didn't crater. Maybe the heat was held in better down at the middle of the kiln. So it had more time to melt those bubbles out. That's pretty neat. And a little vase, I just cut some lines in. Really runny. And a few of these mugs. I'm very glad those didn't crater. That would have been a real pain to try to fix those.